Let's do some theory crafting. Would it be weird if I just started every video like this? Let's talk about these 9 things. And now I think they're going to be the core of what I build at the beginning of Origin. Let's get into it. Okay, so the first card, Bumpy. It says innate because it interacts with one of our runes. It being in our opening hand is key. Okay, so we're going to take Arco as our main damage output because it doesn't trigger any secret. The next card we need to take, we'll take these both on our mech. It has to be a mech, cannot be a beast or anything else. So it does not trigger secrets and attack all enemies. So 200 50 damage. Our other option, we could take Gia on the tail. The tail is pretty open. Will correlate to our plan. Now let's get into the core of the plan, right? These are the runes we're going to be using. ZAP armor on our mech. This will deal 20% more damage if this Axie has shield. Our plan is to always use our Bumpy on our mech. He will always have a shield. Because he's gaining shield every time we play a card, he will always be receiving the 20% bonus damage from ZAP armor. The other one we'll need to do is we'll need to have a bug on our team so we can play Collect and Protect. It says in odd rounds, draw 1 additional card when your turn starts. In even rounds, gain 30 shield when your turn starts. So we will always be able to turn on our ZAP armor. It'll also increase the chances that we draw additional bumpies because these don't banish themselves. So next one is Gloomy Dice. So we'll have to have a mech bug dusk team. Gloomy Dice says in odd rounds, apply hex to all enemies for 2 turns at the start of your turn. In even rounds, apply fear to all enemies for 2 turns at the start of your turn. So every other turn, something major is happening. Okay, so hex is really powerful because when the target uses a non-attack card, such as a skill or a secret, they will get a confused in their draw pile. This is really powerful because it goes into their draw and not their discard, because there is a bug rune that plays off the number of cards in your discard. It's a Dusk rune? Dusk or bug, I can't remember. But then fear, whenever the target uses an attack card, shuffle a confused into its draw pile. So they're every other turn they're going to be shuffling in a bunch of extra garbage into their decks. These are going to be super powerful. And then our 2 charms, our main 2 charms, is we want to use Trickster. So enhance any card, draw 1 card. We want to be able to use that on Bumpy. So we would need a bug with Bumpy to get this ball going. So it would have to be a bug with at least 5 bug. This charm is going to go on our multi-attack. It'll go on either our Chubby or our Gia, so we can get the bonus damage from it. From what I understand, it only affects the first one and not the other enemies, because when it says attack all enemies, it doesn't do it all at once. It does them one at a time, so it's still considered a multi-attack. So this may not work, but I think this strategy is very strong. I plan on doing this at the beginning. Bumpy, ZAP armor, Collect and Protect, Gloomy Dice, and either Chubby or Gia. And then Arco is just a sweet way of getting around triggering different secrets. Yep. Trickster card enables us to put that on our Bumpy, preferred if we can put that on our Bumpy. So we're always casting Bumpy turn 1 and then drawing a card with it, immediately triggering ZAP through Bumpy. See what I'm saying? Turn 1, open our hand. We always have Bumpy in it. We cast Bumpy because it's empowered with Trickster. We get to draw a card and then we can play a card, hopefully, and then trigger our ZAP armor on our mech being our damage output, and then our tank would have probably some form of taunt or hollow, something along those lines. Yeah. And I would very much like the Dusk to have pink cheeks and or Mavis. What do you think? Hit a like button down there for me, share it with your friends, leave a comment, hit that bell notification, and we'll see you in the next video. I gotta sleep. What is that?